Good day everyone and welcome back to this channel. Welcome back to ackinsite. And today we are going to be discussing about how I made this album cover. So if you simply want to know how I did it, I'm very interested, please stay with me in this video. And if you found this video helpful, by the end of the video you can please subscribe to the channel and put a like onto this video. Thank you. Without wasting our time, let's dive into the video. So the first things first is you need these apps, this file, apart from this middle one. So like I'll be calling the names of the app as I'm using it. So first of all, we're starting with Picsart and Pixellab. All these apps, their link will be in the description for you to be able to download them. The version I'm using, the link will be in the description for so that you can be able to download it. So to start with Pixellab, before we can open Pixellab, I'll be using a preset file to explain, so it will be easier for whoever wants to do this instead of starting off from the beginning. So you need to download the preset file first. I'll drop a link to my Google Drive where I kept the preset file, where you can download it. So I'll drop a link in this description where you can also download the preset file. So I'll just show you how you can download the preset file first before we go into the main video. So this is the link. All you just need to do is, this is the link. When you see it in the description, you just need to tap on it. Then when you tap on it, to take you to, if you are lucky and you have ZArchiver installed on your phone already, I'll also drop a link to ZArchiver in the description. So it will not redirect it to any other place. It will just help you and extract the file straight away into your phone, so you don't need to go to Google Drive again to do anything. So it just automatically, exactly what you are seeing now. So all you just need to do is just press on just once, and when you press on just once, it opens the archiver. Then you'll see the file. This is the file here. What you now want to do is tap on the icon and tap on these squares, then copy it, copy the whole folder and go to your device memory. So if you have Pixellab installed already on your device memory, you'll see a folder named Pixellab. And if you don't see a folder named Pixellab, try creating a new folder from this plus button, a new folder, and name it Pixellab. So when you open Pixellab, you also see another folder named Preset. In case you haven't installed Pixellab before, you are just installing it and you don't see this folder, also create a new folder named Preset, then enter into that folder. So it's inside this folder you drop the file. So you just drop it inside this place, and automatically that means you've downloaded the preset file already, so you don't need to do anything else. The next thing now is, since you've downloaded the preset file, we can go to Pixellab. So once you go to Pixellab, you go to this section, name my project, tap on it, then surely the first one will surely be what you are looking for. So this is what you want to try and recreate, and everything will be here with layers. When you tap on this place, you see the layers, all the layers. It's not really something hard, but you still need the explanation. So first things first, you can delete the first layer, which is just giving information about the picture. So you can delete it, you don't need it again. I'll be explaining each layer and how you can edit them, how you can change them, and how they affect the whole picture. So I'll start from down. The first one is this, as you can see, is the blue circle. So that blue circle is the circle on this picture. As you can see, it's just basically a circle, so you don't need to do anything to it except if you want to change the color. So I think we should try changing the color. If you want to change the color, you go to this middle part that has to do with images and shapes. So you just scroll, continue scrolling until you see anything that has to do with color. Color. So you enable color and it changes the color probably to the first color on your palette already. So it changes it to red. So I think we should just try using red with what we want to do. So we'll go to red, then go to the next one. This is a barcode. It's just a gimmick just to fill up the design. It can be a record label logo, or maybe the producer name or logo, maybe something that you feel should be on an album on an album cover instead of a barcode. And it can also be a barcode that is linking to something. So anything, you can just replace it. To replace it, you just add image, and you add an image from your gallery. For me, I'm cool with this barcode. I think we also, let's try to change the color. So just tap on color and enable it to change it to red. So that is that for that. We'll go to the next one, the parent advisory explicit content. Change the color also to red. Change it to red. All this, I don't think you need to move them. So maybe the only thing you need to change is the color, based on the color you want to use on your design. And if you are cool with the normal blue color, you can just continue the blue color, but I'm just showing you some few things you can change. The next thing is the artist name. So in your artist name, you can, to change your artist name, you go to this big A button, then tap on edit. So you change the name there to whatever you want to change. Also the name of your artist. Then note that when you change it to be displaced, you need to set it back to the center. Locate relative position, tap on relative position, and tap on this middle one at the top, so to make it centralized, and you are okay with that. So the last thing you do is change, let's select it again. So the last thing we'll do is change the color to the red I'm trying to meet. Next thing is the album's name. So at your album's name, you see edit, tap on edit, then change the name to whatever you feel like is best. So you can change the text from the album name to into the red. That's what I'm using for this video. We change the color to red, and lastly, as I said, go to relative position and centralize it, the upper middle one, to make it in the center. So the last part of your layers, before I get there to the last part, let's talk about your picture, the main picture. So that picture, you import a picture from this plus button, and from gallery you import a picture. The picture has to look similar to this perspective. Let me take off the color. So your picture has to have a similar perspective to this, exactly like this. The camera should be facing from this aspect. So you remove the background of your picture. There are many ways you can remove background. You can also remove from Pixellab through this erase color. So you just use it to erase the background, and there are other ways you might be able to use safe, but just make sure you remove the background, then only the main subject of the picture, and make sure it's this perspective. Then last thing you want to do based on the main picture is go to the color, and this time around your color, the main object should be black. When you select color, make sure you are selecting black, total blacked out, and that's okay for that. Then the last part is the stripes, or I call it reflection. So I just added it at the edges of the picture to show that there's a continuation, because if they are not there, let me try, if they are not there, this is how it looks like. So it just looks as if as if the picture is embedded into the circle, but this one will make it look like a continuation, like the picture continuation. So it's actually a trace out of, you just zoom in into your edge, the edge of the picture. Maybe before you make it total black, just draw. To draw, you tap on this plus space and you see a draw. So you draw with the red paint. I can't start drawing now because to take time, and also based on your image, the subject, what you want to draw will be different. So you just draw a little something at the edge, not something much, just something little, so you can look as if it's a reflection. It will make it have more sense and make the shape of the body of the object, of the subject, come out. So that's that part. I'm also changing that layers color to red, so it blends with everything totally. So I think this is basically everything about this. If you have any question, you can also ask in the comment section. I will try my possible best to answer it. So I'm totally cool with this. You can just tap on this save button here and save as image, then dimension ultra, then you can save it to your gallery. So with this is a day, I won't say perfect because I don't know, but to me this is very good, very good for an album picture, and it's okay. But if you want to add more effect and stuff to it, motion picture, I'm also going to be doing that in this video, and that will be that's the next stage of this video. So if you are cool with this and you don't want to go for that, you can just stop here. But if you want to add motion to your picture, that's what I'll be doing next. You can follow me to the end. Thank you. So to this next stage, what we want to do now is to go to MotionLeap. This is it here. So the link will also be in the description in case you want to download MotionLeap. So you tap on it, and when you open the app, when you come into the app, we want to just know that we are doing a motion picture, and there are other ways to do this, but I'm only doing this based on the album picture. It's like continuation. So you just tap on new creation, then we'll locate the picture. This is it. I'll be using the blue one because it fits more with what I want to do than the red one. So what you want to first do is go to this sky, then scroll down to this blue sector, then you select BLO1. That's less, it has less more sky than others, lesser skies than others, so automatically the app does it for you. The clouds are moving, although they are not that fast. So you can go back. The next one you go to is to effect, then you scroll down to, you get to sparkles, then select SPO2. Yeah, make sure you reduce it to around 5. These layers, reduce it to around 5 so that the stars are not that much, they're not too much. Then the last part is overlay, not actually the last. In overlay you go to ESO6. Yes, ESO6. So it overlays the black background with the falling star or galaxy or something like that. You can reduce it so it doesn't become too obvious, something about 25. Yeah, you can go back now. And lastly, it's not compulsory, but your ambience, any sound. These are just like sounds, no actually sounds. So I'm going with only, and I'll increase it. So now let's go back and can now watch as it is moving. You see the cloud is moving, the stars, the sparkles are shining, and the black background has now become a falling star. So like it represents into the blues. So you can actually use this as a cover album, but maybe for advertisement of the album you can use this to make more sense, use this as an advertisement. And that is all about MotionLeap and the motion picture aspect. If you want to now use this as the cover album instead of the former one we did in Pixellab, you can just screenshot it and crop it to your desired size. Other than that, any other export, after tapping on export, any other thing you want to export is in form of video or in GIF format. You can export as a picture or any form of picture. So you can increase the size, the duration of the video, like how long the video will be. I'm okay with 6 seconds. Then you can also increase the quality. I'm definitely increasing the quality to the highest. Then you export. So that is basically all in MotionLeap and all about this video. Thank you for staying with us to the end. Come back for more. Please try subscribe. We'll see you later.